pepper. First, quarter your pepper and then put it in the oven to soften it up for about 20 minutes on 375. Then you're going to take your chicken breast and cook it, salt and pepper, and then you're going to shred your chicken. You're going to put it in a bowl and add your plain Greek yogurt and your buffalo sauce. Then you're going to stuff your bell pepper, and then you're going to top it with a little bit of fresh mozzarella and put it back in the oven for...
For this third What I Eat in a Day, I started my morning off with an egg scramble loaded with vegetables, had a juicy pear as a mid-morning snack, lunch was a carne asada salad on a bed of spinach, my afternoon snack was a banana bread energy ball, and dinner was zucchini noodle spaghetti bolognese.
This is my favorite keto cheesecake recipe. Preheat your oven to 350, take 3 bars of softened Philadelphia cream cheese, add 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and the juice of 1/2 lemon. Add a 1/4 cup of swerve and blend until it's nice and smooth. In my last video, I showed you how to make this yummy keto graham cracker crust. Take your filling and blob it all in there, smooth it all out nice and even, and pop it in your oven for about 30 minutes. In the meantime, take 2 cups of fresh or frozen berries. Raspberries are pretty low carb, so that's a good choice. And simmer it over medium heat with the juice of 1/2 lemon until it starts to thicken up. Take it off the heat, add 1/2 cup of swerve, let it cool, and then pop it in the refrigerator for about 5 hours. It will thicken up beautifully. When your cake is jiggly in the middle and not too brown, pop it in the refrigerator for 5 hours. It's so yummy, you'll love it.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Tastes like salt.
Okay, so I tried something new tonight with my zucchini. I kind of made like a gratin. Anyway, I sliced them all up, put them in a little pretty pie dish, as you can see. Started making my sauce, a couple tablespoons butter, maybe a cup of heavy cream, I really don't know. A handful or 2 of some Asiago cheese, and then some seasonings. Use whatever you want. Then I tasted it, it was good, but you know what, I like Dijon mustard, so I threw some Dijon in there. And then I poured that all over the zucchini, and guess what, I'm keto, so I added more frickin' cheese, and more cheese, and then some more seasonings. Use whatever you want. Put it in the oven, boom, came out looking like this.
Trying out a new recipe, salsa fresca chicken bake. First step, cube the chicken and put it in a pan. Now season evenly with paprika, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, ground cumin, Himalayan salt, and pepper. In a salad bowl, you're going to combine tomato, onion, cilantro, jalapeno. You're going to season it with salt and lemon juice. Now you're going to cover your chicken with this delicious looking pico. And now we bake at 400 for 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
All right, we're making tortilla roll-ups. So you put the cream cheese with ranch, put a romaine lettuce down, put some banana peppers directly in the center. Next, we're gonna put some cheese down the middle. You can pick any lunch meat that you like. We're going with turkey. Once you get that in, turn it on the side, roll it up. We'll put it in the fridge, get it nice and cold, and then cut them into little rolls tomorrow.
What's for dinner? Saute half an onion in 2 tablespoons of butter. Add 8 ounces of mushrooms. Add in 1 1/4 cups of beef or chicken stock. 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Salt and pepper. And some Danos. Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum just to thicken it up and then simmer for 5 minutes. Turn off the heat and let it rest for a couple minutes. Add in a 1/4 cup of Dukes and a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. About a 1/2 cup of cheddar. In here I have 2 bags of broccoli and 1 rotisserie chicken shredded. Pour your sauce over the broccoli and chicken and top with half a cup of cheddar and some grated Parmesan. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes.
Today I've prepared for you egg noodles from scratch, and it is so easy. We're going to start with 4 ounces of cream cheese in your blender, 4 tablespoons of Kerrygold butter, a half a teaspoon of salt, 6 eggs, a heaping half a cup of mozzarella cheese, a half a cup of almond flour, and in the blender we go. This part is very important. Parchment paper, not wax paper, on your tray. Spray it with a little bit of avocado oil or olive oil. This makes 2 trays, so pour half of your mixture onto your parchment paper, make it flat in the oven at 300 degrees for 13 minutes. Take it out, let it cool, put your cutting board on top of your parchment paper, flip that baby over, peel the parchment paper. Roll up those noodles and cut them just like this. Like and follow for more recipes, and tell us under comments what you're going to put on your egg noodles.
Want to learn how to make an awesome garlic sauce for your rice? Check this out. We're going to add about half a cup of mayo into a food processor. Into that, we're going to add 2 huge cloves of garlic, 3 to 5 if you're using smaller ones. Then we're going to put about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Then we're going to food process the whole thing up until it's smooth and pour over our awesome rice. Looks delicious, huh?
So you're first gonna fill your pot with water and let it simmer. Then you're gonna grab a whole ginger, chop it up, pour it in your pot. Then 3 lemons, chop it up, pour it in your pot. 3 spoons of turmeric powder, 3 spoons of cinnamon powder. Stir, let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Then grab your preferred jar and funnel. Pour your batch right inside your jar. Then when you're ready to drink, grab your preferred tea. And voila.
It's food time. Here we go. Take 4 pounds of chicken breasts and cut them into 1-inch thick strips. In a bowl, mix 2 teaspoons salt, 2 teaspoons black pepper, 2 teaspoons smoked paprika, teaspoon cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 4 teaspoons Italian seasoning. Coat chicken strips with seasoning. In a bowl, mix 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons mayo, 3 tablespoons honey mustard. Grind up 3 bags of pork rinds. Take seasoned chicken, dip in the mayo mix, and cover in pork rind. Place all the coated chicken fingers on a baking sheet. It is better on a rack, but we don't have one. Place in the oven at 430 for 35 minutes. Once chicken fingers are done, serve with the side of dill dip or ranch dip. Boom.